Now we're going to go to our next section, box offset. Now this was an offset that's kind of a tricky one. It's hard to do because the holes are too close to each other, generally on a 1/2 inch or 2 1/4. Most offsets are 2 1/4. Well, that's too close. You're going to pull the first bend out if you use that dimension. So in the box offset, what we want to do is mark it a little bit longer. If you go to 2 1/2 inch, which is half the stub up on a 1/2 inch piece of conduit, a 3 on a 3/4, because remember the stub ups are 5 and 6. So if you go to that 2 1/2, you're going to take away the crooked bends that you get. You're going to get 2 parallel bends. The only difference we're going to do on the box offset in this case is that you can do this without the holes. What I've done is I drilled a hole just above the line. So when I mark the box offset, so I'll use a new piece here. I'm going to dot the 10 degree, which is the club, and I'm going to roll it over 180, and now we see the club on the bottom, and you see the box offset. And instead of 2 1/4, which is there, I'm going to dot a 1/4 inch past that, to 2 1/2. Now I got 2 marks again. I've got my set up above the slash, about the middle of the slash on the 10 degree. So that's going to reduce my angle down to about 8 or 7. So I'll do the first one. See, you got a box offset. Now, if you notice, on my spring clip, I ground it down halfway. So depending on which way you turn it, believe me, that little bit of extra makes a difference in the size of the offset. So this isn't a 10 degree bend, but it works. And who's going to know the difference, right? It looks good. So that's how you do a box offset. Now you don't need to invest in a $300 tool. You don't want to. Even those tools are very well made and they work well, but that's all it does. And I can do it here in just seconds.